Hey guys, it's Lolian and we're back with Legends Arceus. So, I did a little bit more grinding in between episodes again, and I've got Pokemon that can evolve. So, let's start with Staravia. Excellent. And time for Quilava. No, there he is. Suppose I should take a look at the moves that they got an idea for. Oh, Hex. Oh, I do want Hex. What's gonna be better on this? Scared of that one. And then what moves did Staraptor? Oh, close combat. I think we'll be fine. I also added Roselia to my team because I do like Roserade. Not sure if Floatzel will stay. I think Sylveon's gonna stay, and not sure that these two will stay on the permanent team. But we'll figure that out as we go. Looks like she's got another quest. If I may, would it please you if I expanded the variety of clothes I carry? Of course. To seek new clothing is the true calling of any fashion-conscious person, after all. But I need some inspiration to come up with new designs. I'd like to see the Pokemon Wormadam. Just one? Because I do have one Wormadam. Are you going to show me a Wormadam? I also organized my pastures according to Pokedex orders, so that's why it kind of looks funky. So this is what's known as a plant cloak. It's as if Wormadam has become one with the lush nature of Hisui. I never knew Pokemon were capable of such things. Yes, I've got it. I would be very pleased if you would have a look at the latest additions to my clothier. Okay. Oh, you have a mission too. No, that's not quite right. It just needs that little extra something. Oh, just the girl I need. I could use some help coming up with new hairstyles. I've hit a real wall here. A Pokemon would be great inspiration, I bet. Right now I'm picturing, Mischievous. If I could study a Mischievous up close, I'm sure I'd come up with some amazing new styles. If you manage to catch a Mischievous, please bring it here so I can have a look, okay? Sounds good. Okay. Not sure that there's any other... Oh, I guess there's 3 more around. Around this area. Okay. I did manage to get my rank up. I just need to talk to Captain Silene before I do so. And I've EV trained some of my Pokemon. Hopefully Staraptor and Luxray will stop being glass cannons. I'd love to utilize them, but they get hit so hard. Nice to see you again, Miss Survey Corps. You got great timing, as always. I want to make the fields even bigger, see? But there's some boulders sitting right in the way. If you lend us a Pokemon that can smash them to pieces with Rock Smash, we'd be mighty grateful. Do I have a Pokemon with Rock Smash? Oh, okay. Yeah, either of these will work. Your Pokemon will sure be a big help in expanding the fields. Might as well get started. Wowee, your Pokemon pulverized those pesky boulders like they were yesterday's gravel. Now I'm all pumped up. Sit back. Oh, old Miller's gonna make the fields bigger than ever. And I'm all done. That was some fine work. Any crops we plant here will do great, and it's all thanks to you two. We'll keep your Pokemon here to help out with the field work a little longer. Just give a holler if you want to swap in a different Pokemon to do some rock smashing. Supposedly, that means that I should have access to herbs now. But maybe I have to wait, or maybe I'm talking to the wrong person. Oh, you're the person that wants to see Cherim. Okay. That'll happen eventually. Okay, right now, I think the only thing that really needs to be done is to talk to Captain Silene. We could probably check out the other 2 missions that are in town. And of course, there's more missions on the board. Because why wouldn't there be? Taste of honey. Mois from the Agriculture Corps thinks he's discovered something about Combee's honey. Speak to the good fellow and help him out with his research. Watering with care. There's a Sudowoodo at the Bogbound camp that seems to be feeling rather poorly. Odo, one of the chaps from the village, is doing his best to treat it, but he could use a bit of help. Okay. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Yes, have you made progress on your research task? If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. 4th star rank. With this, you have officially attained the rank of 4th star in the Galaxy Expedition team. Leaden Balls. Pokemon up to level 50 will obey your orders reliably. Rewards you earn from your survey reports will be more generous now too. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Leaden Balls. 1 Apricorn, 1 Black Tumblestone, 1 Iron Chunk. Hyper Potions. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokedex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. Your current rank qualifies you to conduct research in the Coronet Highlands, but you will need help from a particular person to survey and ultimately quell this electrode. Go to the training grounds. You should find them there. That's right. Someone from the Pearl Clan. Okay. New request. Is that just outside or is it inside? Right. This doesn't look right. Must be right here. Aha. Why, if it isn't one of the youngins from the Survey Corps, good thing you dropped by. I need some help making friends with this Eevee. Think you could lend a hand? Kanala, my granddaughter, brought this little guy home with her the other day, and I want us to be on good terms. No. After thinking long and hard, I decided the best way to win Eevee over is the old-fashioned way, through tasty treats. So I'll be whipping up a special snack from my hometown. Some of the ingredients for it don't grow here in Hisui, but I found a few local berries and things that'll make good enough substitutes. 3 stalks of hardy grains, 2 hopo berries, and 1 raspberry is all I need. I'm counting on you. Okay, I probably have all that. And then there was one more thing. There's also that game outside, close to Prelude Beach, that I need to do at some point. You talking about Finneon? Hey, I hear you're quite the Pokemon expert. I was wondering, do you know anything about a Pokemon that has 2 tail fins? I saw one swimming along the other day, fluttering its 2 tail fins behind it. It looks so lovely, I was captivated right away. I really want to see that Pokemon again, but this time I'd like to get a good look at it up close. So if you catch a Pokemon with 2 tail fins, please come show it to me. Alright. Let me go check my stash, see if I have what that guy needs to make a treat for his Eevee. Okay. You wanted 3 of these. 2 of these. And 1 of these. If only I could summon Weird Ear here, but avast. Alas, alas. No dice. Alright. I got the ingredients. I see you found all the ingredients I asked for. 3 stalks of hardy grains, 2 hopo berries, and 1 raspberry. Yes, they're all here. Are you happy to give these to me? Here you go. Okay. Wonderful. These ingredients look nice and fresh. I'll get cooking, so wait here a while, would you? Okay, they're all done. Let's have a taste before giving one to Eevee, shall we? Hometown Muffin. A baked treat made from berries and other ingredients, which is often eaten in regions such as Galar. It is beloved by a surprising number of Pokemon. That's interesting. I guess the taste is fine, but it's just not the same as the muffins from my hometown. I remember them being more moist and having this nice, delicate flavor to them. Sorry to waste your time after all the trouble you went through to gather the ingredients for us. But I'm afraid these mediocre muffins won't be enough to get me in Eevee's good books. V! Oh, what's the matter, Eevee? Do you want one? Well, I won't stop you. Here you go. V! You like it that much? That's great. I'm so glad. VV! You want another? I don't think that's wise. Too many snacks will give you a bellyache. Eee? Oh, now who could resist that cute little face? I'll spoil you rotten if I'm not careful. Yes, I will. Thanks to you, it seems Eevee and I will get on just fine. More than fine, even. I'm in your debt. As for my new muffin creations, they're not quite the same as the ones from my hometown, so how about we call them Jubilife muffins instead? I think I know just what to do to make them even tastier for my darling Eevee too. I've jotted down my ideas, so here, you should try making some for yourself. Excellent. Okay, I want to take a look at some of the missions that I have. Speak with Miki. Oh, she's right over there. Does it well... So, you've accepted my request to look into that Drifloon? I can't tell you what a big help that is. Let me fill you in. We'd heard reports that a Drifloon was playing with one of the village children over on Prelude Beach in the evenings. This seemed like odd behavior for a Pokemon, so all of us in the security corps worried its true intentions were to harm the child in some way. Thankfully, all the village children were safe and accounted for when we went to check on them, but there was one curious thing. None of them seemed to know anything about a Drifloon. But, well, so many people from the village have reported seeing the Pokemon, we can't simply pretend that there isn't an issue here. Since this calls for some investigation, I thought the Survey Corps would be our best bet. We need to find out the truth behind the Drifloon and the children it's been playing with. Okay, so I gotta wait for a specific time. But while I'm over here, I should go and play this game real quick. Do they just have Pokemon noises out here when there's no Pokemon? Line up lots of targets, pop a lot per ball, practice, 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 and be the best of all. If you manage to break 10,000 points, you'll be in for a real treat, I can tell you that. What do you say, sport? Up for a challenge? Okay. Have I ever done this? Because this does not feel familiar. Okay. Your score this time was 31,700 points. Now, isn't that something? You've set yourself a record. Well done. Like I said, I've got prizes lined up to give out, depending on how well you do. Based on your score this time, here's a prize just for you. Great balls. Well, the request is done. I guess that quest just is always there. Or at least the game is. But I don't really remember ever playing it. But I must have, because I definitely, when I played this game before, I completed all the quests. Alright, is there any other mission requests where I need to talk to somebody first? Okay. Hi, niece. Oh, hello, dearie. Shinon sent you out searching for a medicinal plant, did she? That'll be our three-leaved little helper, then. Shinon doesn't know this, but it's actually a Pokemon that lives in the Crimson Mirelands. Poor Shinon will get quite a shock if she finds out, so bring it back to me instead, would you? Best of luck on your search, dearie. That's right. Okay. Next. Speak to Moral. Okay. Or Morel, like it's the mushroom. It seems some of my fellow mushroom enthusiasts are looking into a fungus that sprouts from the back of a certain Pokemon. Parasect is its name, I think. If you manage to catch one, I'd love to take it off your hands and do some research of my own. As a mushroom foraging veteran of 20 years, I aim to keep my finger on the beating pulse of all fungal fact-finding endeavors, after all. I don't have an extra one. It says 2 out of 1, but one of those is an alpha, and one of them is in my living dex, and I don't want to give that one up. Okay. Speak to Ren. Is he in town? No, he is not. I think this guy's in the Crimson Mirelands. That's in the Mirelands. I need to get a Pokemon with 2 tails, complete the Pokedex entry for Octillery, speak to this guy about his request. He's in the same house as Morel. Or Morel. Listen, I've been gathering comb honey for work, and I'm starting to think that their honey's flavor varies between groups of comb. I'd like to look into the differences more, but that'd mean collecting honey from comb hives in all sorts of areas, and that's a bit too much for this lone fella. That's where you come in. I'd love if you could bring me comb from 3 different areas. First, get me a comb from the Grueling Grove, would you? Okay. See if there's anything else. It's a lot easier to complete these off camera when I know what I'm actually doing. Catch Mischievous and then get some crunchy salt. Okay. I guess we'll continue on our main mission then. Oh look, it's Irida, with the guy from before. Hello, Lillian. This gentleman is Warden Ingo, who serves Sneasler. He will guide you to her domain. Pleased to properly meet you. I apologize for that abrupt how do you do before. I am the Warden Ingo. I understand you'll need a hand from Sneasler in order to meet Electrode. Whether she'll see fit to help you, however, we can only find out by making the journey. Now, let's have a safe journey to Mount Coronet. All aboard? Ingo's a bit like you know. Like me? He appeared one day from who knows where. What's more, much of his memory seems to be missing. Maybe traveling with you will help fill in some of the gaps in his memory. In any case, I'm glad to have your help to count on once again, Lillian. Good luck in the Highlands. Alright, guess we're going to the new area. Just gotta keep rolling. The Coronet Highlands. There you are, my girl. Welcome to the Coronet Highlands. I expect you'll find all sorts of rock-type and ground-type Pokemon wandering about these craggy, boulder-strewn heights. And up there, right beneath that great rift in space-time, is the peak of Mount Coronet itself. The magnetism from it may well exert some sort of influence on the Pokemon throughout the area. Fascinating stuff. Okay. We can store these in here for now. And then... oh yeah, leaden balls. Let's go ahead and craft the max that we can craft. I need to bring up friendship with Roselia first, so we'll go around collecting supplies with her. Her. I need to nickname my Pokemon. I haven't been good at it because I'm not prompted as soon as I catch the Pokemon like you normally are, but that is something that I want to do. Who saw me? Never mind. We can get a much less scary Parasect from a different area of the map. Hey, Ingo. The electrode known as the Lord of the Hollow is somewhat different from the electrode I recall. But its electrical discharges, at least, are familiar. One false step around it could put you in danger. If you're going to face it, you might consider catching Pokémon that can withstand electricity. It must be difficult being a Pokémon, don't you think? Especially one as irritable as Electrode. Then becoming frenzied to boot. So true. It's a tough old life for Pokémon and humans alike. Hi, Melly. Well, Warden Ingo of the Pearl Clan, and, oh my, the Galaxy Team Grunt from before. You're punching well above your weight to seek out the great Electrode, Lord of the Hollow. But, by the sheer tenderness of my heart, I'll grant you a trial to see if you're worthy. The greatest obstacle you'll ever face awaits you right here. Battle me, if you dare. Absolutely not. Well then, let me tell you the great Melly's take on this whole situation. The frenzy of our nobles is nothing other than a mark of Almighty Sinnoh's favor and protection. Why? Because it makes them stronger. Do I really need to spell that out, that that's a good thing? We must let my lord frenzy as it may, to demonstrate to Almighty Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan lives as is right and good. This may even be, dare I say it, the very reason I am here on this earth. What business is it of the Galaxy teams anyway, if Electrode lets loose a few sparks out here in the mountains? Really, you should do us all a favor and slink back home to the village of yours, rather than persist in this folly. And with that, bon voyage. What a selfish outlook. These frenzies cause the Pokemon themselves such suffering. But what is it you want to do, Lolian? Press on? Very well. The tracks ahead will be perilous, but I pride myself on safe driving. To meet Sneasler, Lolian, you must pass through here, Wayward Cave. Here you'll find Pokemon like Goldback and their ilk, which are quite at home navigating in the dark. It's quite dim inside, so you'll need to watch your step. Okay then. Well, this is odd. The torches that light the way through the cave are gone. Could this be Melly attempting to obstruct us? Either way, there's no need for concern. I know my route, and I'll conduct us safely. No darkness nor foul weather will delay us. Onward we roll. Take care not to become uncoupled from me. Sounds good, Ingo. I recall faintly that I had a partner once. A precious one. Getting some backstory here. Its name escapes me, but I remember that it wielded flames with mastery. If only it were here, I'm sure it would light the way, luring us onward. Please forgive the unscheduled stop. I detect an alpha Crobat to our right. Under normal circumstances, I doubt its presence would obstruct someone so competent as you. But given the poor visibility, I propose a track change in the interest of safety. Please follow me. Take care not to become uncoupled from me. I'm starting to recall a man who looked like me. We did battle and discuss Pokemon, I think. The words "I like winning more than anything else" flashed through my mind just now. We'll soon be arriving at Wayward Cave's exit. Even if the memories themselves have faded, it appears much still lives on in my heart. This is fine progress. We're nearly home free. Wait, could those be? Let me put those torches back where they belong. This darkness could be perilous for the next person to pass through here. I beg your pardon for the delay. I have lit and returned the torches. My safety concerns have been addressed. Ready for departure. If you follow the track marked by torches, you'll reach the terminus of this cave. I never really played much of Black and White growing up. So meeting Ingo for the first time in this game was Interesting. You're only level 22, Gibble? Here we go. Here we are. End of the cave. Professor Laventon told me how you fell to this land from the sky. For my part, I simply found myself one day here in Hisui, a region whose name I'd never heard. All I could remember was my own name. I was still standing there in bafflement when the Pearl Clan came to my aid. I showed a natural affinity for taming Pokémon, which is why I eventually became a warden. But still, I wonder what my true purpose is here. But now I've sidetracked us with this talk. Let's hurry onward. I still see wisps. Definitely need to be collecting a lot more resources than I have. Alpha Mothim. Terrifying. Especially because my method for catching alpha Pokemon was to get a bunch of sticky globs and then lob them at the alphas. But I don't have the recipe for sticky globs just yet. Oh, Melly. What's the big idea, putting back all the torches I spent ages tidying away? Do you get some sort of amusement stomping around and ruining people's noble deeds? Oh, rendering a cave impassable to people who venture inside hardly seems noble to me. And I agree. Well, this just goes to show that even we wardens don't always see eye to eye. I extinguish those lights for the sake of the Pokemon in that cave who prefer the dark. But now you louts have put my efforts to waste. If you think I'll just let you saunter ahead to meet Lord Electrode, you are sorely mistaken. The only way you're getting past me is if you defeat my partner Pokemon. How will you proceed, Lolian? I don't want to fight. Are you certain? It seems this is our only track forward. I still don't want to fight because I'm not prepared. Fine. Go, Skunk Tank. Show these louts the true meaning of silent but deadly. But my Roselia needs the experience. And it comes out the gate with Flamethrower. Gosh darn it, Melly, no one likes you. A crit with frostbite? Take that, you jerk. My poor Roselia. Listen here, neither I nor Skuntank could admit defeat just yet. Our challenge to you still stands. However, I will withdraw to afford Skuntank time to recover. There's no shame in a tactical retreat. It's more of an advance if you think about it. Keep your guard up. We'll be back. Ingo, are you going to heal up my Pokemon for me? What a lively character. I cannot fathom Warden Melly's intentions, but for now, let us press on. And you don't. Of course not. And it was 2 experience away from evolving. And of course, I don't have any candies to just give it. This is the ancient quarry. The stones used to build the temple atop this mountain were all cut from this place. Whether by humans and Pokemon working as one, or by the labor of Pokemon alone, I cannot say. The stones that were left behind should serve to cover us from the gazes of wild Pokemon. Ah, there you are, Ingo! Hey, Volo, it's been a minute. Volo, was it? What is the matter, sir? I wanted to ask about that memory loss of yours. Have you considered that it could have somehow been caused by the space-time rift? I have no cause to think the rift is to blame, but then again I hardly remember a thing, so it's difficult to say with certainty. I can't remember my own home nor my family, if I had any. So you might do better to pose your questions to Lolian, I think, if it's to do with that rift. Indeed. Well, I do hope your memories return, Warden Ingo. How about you then, Lolian? Do you remember what you saw before you fell out of that rift? Was there anything inside? Maybe something. Interesting. You see, personally, I suspect that whatever is on the other side of that rift is causing the strange lightning that plagues us. That makes sense. Indeed, I did some digging and found records indicating that this same space-time rift also appeared in Hisui in the distant past. That's why we already have a name for it, as it appeared, in fact. Now, what kind of world do you suppose stretches out on the other side of the rift? My guess that it is Almighty Sinnoh's realm. But then that begs the question, why has the space-time rift reopened when it closed once so long ago? And why would Lolian have fallen through to us? There's just so much we don't know. I fervently hope you unravel this mystery, Volo. I'm sure it would ease people's fears over the frenzy of our nobles. And while you investigate, sir, I'll continue to prioritize the safety of the people living in this world. Oh, I am a mere admirer of ruins and little more. If something needs investigating, then I would entrust that task to Lolian. Until next time, then. That guy is weird and mysterious. Once we're through here, it'll be just a little further. Let us move with speed, but not haste. Let's not haste? I probably read that wrong. Lots of Ursa over here. It's Volo again. Oh, no, it's not. It's somebody else from the Ginkgo Guild. Ah, you're a part of the Galaxy team. I've been waiting. I came here since I heard you were all planning to set up a camp. But it seems not much progress has been made since that Bronzor is getting in the way. It's not belligerent, but it seems like it wants something, so we can't just ignore it either. Please, do you think you could find out what it is Bronzor wants? Okay. Hey, buddy. Zor. Is there something over that way? Zor. 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 I saw Bronzong go flying off in this direction all of a sudden. What in the... That Bronzor, it's wounded. This is no good at all. Here, I'll fix it up right. There, that should do it. Bronzor should be as fit as a fiddle now. Zor! Zor! Seems that Bronzor at the new campsite was looking for its friend this whole time. I'm glad you looked into it. Otherwise, we may have been too late to treat this Bronzor. This land is dangerous, even for the Pokemon that call it their home. It may be wise to be extra prepared as you explore this area. I'll be sure to keep a fine lineup of wares stocked for you, so please buy anything that you need. It seems the base camp has been all set up while we were talking, in which case I should get settled in as well. So long. Well, that was easy. Hi, Golduck. I'll be leaving. Oh, finally. Just needed to offload some of this stuff. Take 2 of those. Oh, that's right. Roselia did level up, but I'll still give up those 2 to Roselia. Okay, I think I want to unfavorite those and favorite that and then sort. Oh, let's unfavorite the revive too. That way we have the Pokeballs right there. Onward we go. You would never expect to be able to climb such sheer cliffs as these, yes? But with Sneasler as an ally, it becomes the work of a moment. She is so at home on a cliff face, one might think she knew some secret, some hidden move. What am I saying? Hidden moves? There are no such things in Hisui, surely. Yet I feel as though I was on the cusp of remembering something just now. Just who was I before I came to Hisui? If you fell from the sky, you come from another world altogether, most likely. Perhaps a Pokemon battle with you would jog this memory loose. Would you honor me with a battle, Lolian? Of course. All aboard then. Machoke, prepare for departure. How tough is this gonna be? Bullet punch? And bulk up. Well, Machoke is down. Oh, that was a crit. Gliscor, a ground type. If this would hit, that would be great. And it doesn't. Mud Bomb, that's gonna hurt. It's not what I meant to do. Maybe if I can hit another Hex. Thanks, buddy. Staraptor might be the best bet. I definitely need to bulk up my team again. Poison Jab. Okay, Gliscor's down. Tangela. Ancient Power. Yikes. Luckily, I think Luxray can handle this. There we go. Battle decided. Bravo! Excellent. Your talent has brought you to the destination called victory. Now, allow me to call Sneasler. There she is. Shrar! Allow me to introduce you, Lolian. This keen-clawed Pokemon is Sneasler. Would you be so kind as to play your flute for her to hear? Sneasler opened her heart and learned well the sound of your playing. And the Toxic Plate. I'm afraid this is my final stop. Please proceed up the cliffs with Sneasler's aid and quell the Lord up in the mountains. I will return to Jubilife Village. Please convey my well wishes to Warden Melly. Now then, all aboard! You can now call Sneasler to scale and descend sheer cliffs and rock faces. Climb up and down cliffs and ledges and other sheer surfaces with Sneasler's aid. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and return back to that camp, because I need to heal up some of my Pokemon. All right. That is very helpful. I know there are... Ooh, that was close. I know there are areas in previous locations that we have not gotten to because we couldn't climb the cliffs at all, so... Another Gibble and an Alpha Garchomp. Statue of Dialga and a statue of Palkia. And that's an Alpha Luxray. There's not a camp over here like I thought there would be. Must be something we need to set up again. Hey, Melly. Welcome to Moonview Arena, the seat of Lord Electrode. I know I've not exactly been supportive of you reaching this place, but a part of me did hope you'd make it. Call me contradictory all you like, Galaxy Grunt, but such is life. Embracing the complexity of both ourselves and the world can only help us grow. As a member of the Diamond Clan, my highest calling is to please Almighty Sinnoh, and right now that means I must protect my lord by stopping you where you stand. If you still wish to defeat me and gain entry to Electrode's seat, you and your little Pokemon are welcome to give it your best shot. Let's go, Skunk Tank. Give them another whiff of your silent deadliness. Here we go again. Do you still just have the Skunk Tank? Oh, you have a Zubat. And a Skorupi. Agile style. Ouch. Sorry, buddy, you're not surviving this. That's good. Okay, the biggest threat is down. Zubat used Gust, but Luxray avoided it. Oh. Ah, Skorupi. Oh, I'm targeting Zubat. Well, if I'm targeting Zubat... do a little bit of damage, but I don't think Skorupi can take out Luxray. There we go. Let's make one thing clear. I didn't lose. You may have won, but there's a difference. Is there? I just lacked time! Yes, I'm afraid there simply wasn't enough time for me to raise my Pokemon nice and strong. Ah, could this be why Adaman is always going on and on about time being a precious thing? My word, the Diamond Clan and Almighty Sinnoh truly are never-ending fountains of wisdom. Yes, I know what comes next. You want to know what pleases Lord Electrode so you can make some balms for it. Well, I'm afraid I won't be able to help you, because I have completely forgotten what Electrode likes. That doesn't make any sense. What's the matter? Upset? Too bad anger doesn't make balms. Melly's really giving you the runaround, isn't he, Lolian? Hey, Adaman. I guess it's my fault for not telling you in advance what Electrode likes. So here's the... Adaman! What now? I could hear you just now, you know. Are you really going to tell this little noodle what she needs to find? Just like that? Lest we all forget, you're the leader of the Diamond Clan. Why do you bother with these galaxy louts? Use your eyes, Melly. Haven't you even looked at your frenzied lord? Don't you feel even a twinge at how it suffers, fighting to control the energy that's bursting out of it? I see nothing but a Pokemon overcome with joy at being among Almighty Sinnoh's chosen ones. Anyway, it's not like trials and suffering are always cause for doom and gloom. These things exist to help us grow. I'm sorry, Melly. I can't write off these frenzies as some trial for Almighty Sinnoh. That's why I'm doing the best I can to help out Lolian here. This is bigger than what team or clan we belong to. Oh, and by the way, I wasn't just going to tell her that she needs crunchy salt. I was going to go right ahead and give it to her. Now it's time to make some balms, so lend a hand, both of you. Fine. At the end of the day, let none say that the great Melly shirked his duty as warden. I'll help you make your precious balms. There, I made you a practically infinite supply of balms, so chuck all you like at Electrode. But don't underestimate my lord's strength. I very much doubt the likes of you can quell it. You say that, but I've already quelled 3 other lords. So, I don't like your attitude very much, Melly. Let's see. Oh, boy, I traveled quite far, didn't I? Okay. Need to store some of this stuff away. Stored that, and I didn't mean to. Okay, need to take a bit of a nap. I also feel like I haven't seen any crunchy salt. Because I don't think I don't have any in here. But this is the area where crunchy salt is supposed to be. So unless it's just like further up the mountain and I missed it, I would like to be able to increase choice stock. Just want to find this salt real quick. Because there isn't exactly enough time for me to take on Electrode in this episode. Any salt? Pretty sure it's pink. So it should be easy to spot. I also like that I'm just a pair of eyes in this little basket. least Sneasler's plenty strong to carry me along. Oh. That's terrifying. Well, I'm at a loss. I have not seen any crunchy salt whatsoever. I was hoping to just find some, but I guess that's not the case. Oh. Run away from the alpha. Don't need to worry about him today. Alright, but I think that's where we're going to call it for today. So if you guys like what you saw, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!